DC Orlando was the worst setup rave I've ever been to. So I'm going to give you guys a recap and tell you everything that happened. Overall, I think the venue was just way too small for the amount of people that were there. I think that was kind of the main issue. I live in Miami, and so I go to Factory Town a lot, and I think I was just spoiled by that. Like, Factory Town is never so packed to the point where you can't walk. By the way, I just used these Medicube exfoliant pore pads. I was wearing makeup and sweating all weekend, so this is just like getting it all out of my skin. Yeah, personally, from all 3 days of my experience, when it came to getting anywhere but main stage, it was genuinely very hard. I just posted a video about one of the crowd surges. Like, it was so bad you were just not getting through. There was a stage to the left, I think it was kinetic stage, and there's a pathway that kind of like leads you along it, and there might have been another stage, I don't know, I think there was two next to each other, but I genuinely didn't go down that path the entire festival. It was just always so packed, I could never get through. I'm sure it wasn't like that the entire time, but for me it was. Also, there was only one water station throughout the whole festival, unless you got like VIP bathroom or something. And there was a lot of water stations, but there was only one place, and it was all the way in the back. I think that's kind of crazy, but at the same time, I have a 2-liter backpack, so I only filled it up like once or twice throughout the day, and I was good. For the actual crowd, honestly, everyone was very plur. I didn't have any issues with anybody in the crowds. Also, I'm kind of like over the whole like getting to the front, getting barricade. I did that for Ultra Miami last year, and honestly didn't really like it. I prefer being in the back so that I can like have my own space. Visuals were beautiful. I love the whole setup. It was also my first time going to EDC Orlando. I think that they also had a different location last year and every other year. I think this was like a new place. I didn't know that. As for transportation and hotels, Tinker Field, which is where it was held, was such a bad place. Closest hotels were like 10-15 minutes, and most hotels were downtown, which was good if you booked early, but I didn't book early. I had originally booked a room for 2 nights, and then when I went to go add on another night, the price just was like so jacked up. So I ended up canceling that whole reservation, and we stayed at Universal Endless Summer. This was honestly 10 out of 10. I'm so glad that I did that. I always feel safe at like a Disney and Universal hotel, so I was like so good. Also, pricing wise, it honestly wasn't that bad. I think it ended up being like $200 a night. It's a 15-minute drive from the festival, so getting Ubers was actually insane. It ends at 12, which is another kind of like issue that I have. I know it's not really on them, it's on Orlando's rules. I think if you have a festival end at like a later time, everyone's going to be leaving at like 2, 3, 5, 7. That should like drastically change the Uber situation, the traffic situation. Food was insanely priced. Water was insanely priced. We always ate before we went to the festival, but still like you get hungry when you're there. We bought a thing of fries for $10, which is insane to me. It came to decorations and the music and the people, 10 out of 10. When it came to cleanliness, pricing, any other organization at all, none of that was good. My hotel was great, and I still had a lot of fun, got a lot of pictures. There's a lot of different activities to do. It was really fun.